Previously on Bit on the Side, things got dirty.
Tosser, bullshitter, bitch and twat.
The audience had their say.
Julie Goodyear will be the last one standing because she stirs the shite all up.
Jamie had a word with Janet.
You did it, girl! I love you!
Whilst Nana was raving it up.
Look at the state of that. Go on, love. Go on, Janet, you sexy bitch.
Bonnie Tyler made a shameless plug.
But I have finished an album in Nashville this year, which will be out quite soon. I love it!
Danica got a gift from her wish list.
Your nipple colours, yes.
And 1980s pop superstars 5-star made a revelation.
Has it really been 17 years?
Yes, it has. 17 years.
It's Bit on the Side.
Plunger, we deliver the best exclusives by sucking up to the bigwigs on the main show. Yes, we do. Right, OK, the summer holidays are over and it is back to school, so don't let the teacher catch you at this. Make sure you don't misbehave like this. And you'll be straight to detention if you're anything like this.
I'll be there yet, I'll be there yet, I'll be there yet.
Really annoying. But on the side, though, educating the nation one clip at a time. Now, shall we meet our learned panel? Yeah! Yeah! My first guest is my teacher's pet. She's the head girl, she gets straight A's, and she's absolutely fabulous. It's Helen Lederer. If he were to go back to school, he'd definitely be the president of the Glee Club. It's Johnny Robinson. And finally, every year you get that loud-mouthed joker who people usually laugh at rather than with. It's class clown Jamie. I love you, really. I love you, really.
Thank you.
So yesterday, the House nominated for the 5th time. Who would you guys have nominated? Oh, Stuart.
What a crap photo.
Here is a recap.
Good afternoon.
Toast.
Please be gentle with me. Let me just think quickly.
My first nomination is Prince.
Prince Lorenzo.
Michael.
Julie.
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 Really?
Me and him will never see eye to eye.
The other charge is general dullness.
I love him to pieces.
I think Julie's fake.
She is your best friend, but behind your back, she stabs you.
She's a game player.
Canvassing for nominations.
He's ready to leave.
My second nomination is Martin.
Martin.
It's Martin.
My second nomination is really hard.
Nana Julie.
It's Harvey.
Prince.
Julian.
For asserting his authority over me in unnecessary ways.
I kind of want to shove a rocket up his ass.
Bloody hell.
I think he's missing his family a lot.
For lighting up an electronic cigarette.
I quite accept it.
They don't have a great deal in common with a human calculator.
Being childish, immature.
He's got a sore throat now and he's got indigestion.
She's changed her shades.
It was kind of disrespectful for everyone else.
That's all.
The situation may leave the naughty step.
What up?
Julie, Martin and Prince Lorenzo are facing the public vote this week. Helen, are the right people up?
Well, I'm surprised at Martin. Lorenzo, obviously, he's going to go because a human calculator. He has done a business degree, but he's emotionally completely flat, doesn't seem to understand anything, just really thick. Yeah, no, why isn't Colleen up? I don't understand
So
it.
you think
Or have I missed
Colleen should be
something?
up? Are you surprised that Julie's up?
Well, it was going to happen, but I think she'll survive. I think she'll
Do you think she'll
survive.
survive? Johnny, any surprises for you in those three?
No, not really. I thought those three would have been up. But I don't want Julie to go, because I quite like Julie.
You're a big Julie fan,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I think she's sort of, like, spiced it up a bit. She's been very entertaining. And I think just keep your paws up, Julie, because you're born this way, baby. And she should stay there.
Don't sing it.
Don't sing it.
She likes leopard print.
Any surprises for you guys? No. Oh, Coco's here, everyone. Coco's as regular as Jamie is on this show
It's
now.
about time that Julie Goodyear got caught out, and she got caught out lovely, but I think she should go along with Martin, and the real triangle will start with Julian, the situation, and the prince. Put them in a diary room with a lovely meal, a lovely spit roast or something like that. Put them in there and give them a nice cream pie after. Julie's going. She's going. Absolutely.
Should we ask somebody else in the audience? Are any of you guys surprised at who's up this week? I know I can always relax. You seem shy this evening. I think we've got lots of newbies in.
You see, I'm a bit surprised about Martin being up, but you know, I know Julie is such a character and you know, been so feisty. I know she'll survive. But Lorenzo, there's no surprise there, I'm afraid. I think that he is really boring as a person, so I'm sure he'll be going home first.
Will he, though, or won't he? Jamie, Nana started off as the favourite, so what do you think went wrong for her?
We can sum it up on tonight's show. The 10 seconds summed up Julie down to a T, where she was walking in to nominate, walked up to the situation, gave him 2 kisses, told him he loved her, told him she loved her, and walked straight into the diary room and nominated. That is why she's up for eviction. And quite right, too.
But everybody's doing it, Jamie.
But not
Everybody
as blatant as that.
That's what I was going to say.
She's
Julie
an
was
actress.
sat there, Harvey went and kissed her, somebody else, yeah, Colleen went and... Nice do. You've got a new hairdo today. Colleen went and nominated her as well. It was all very weird, wasn't it? The whole reaction
I think they're
Julie
all
gave.
really fake. And there's Colleen saying, oh, you know, you've just got to call it. You've got to... I can't do the accent, but you've got to tell it how it is. Yeah, I might attempt to do it. But, I mean, I think they're all having to gameplay. So why they're accusing each other of doing the thing that they have to do to even... They want... You know, that's their currency.
Julie's thing is where she pretends she doesn't even know she's doing it. That's the thing for me. She
Hold on. So go on.
I don't want to disagree with you, Jamie, because I love you.
No, you carry on. You carry on. Everyone else does.
Are you two together?
Yeah.
Are you worried at all at this right now?
What? I didn't hear that.
I think it's why it was very funny.
Honestly, I don't think she knows she's playing a game. The majority of 70-year-olds her age are just gossipers and bitches, though she doesn't know.
You can't tarnish every 70-year-old with the same...
Like that. My nan goes down to her mates and has a gossip and a bitch. It's just what happens. She's not playing a game. She is just
So you think she's being just Julie?
I think she is, yeah.
She is the centre. She is the centre of her own universe. I have to say, I have done calendar girls with her. I have got a past. We do have a past. And I have got her book, but then I gather so have you. I haven't read
Just
it.
Julie, 99p.
99p?
eBay, 99p.
But Julie is an
Other
actress.
websites are available to buy books from. Sorry, go on, Helen.
Well, Julie's an actress, and I think it was said by the lovely Mark, Dr. Mark, that she does live in the moment. So I think she obviously has got a tongue on her. But then so have they all.
Yeah, we saw it around that banana.
Yeah. Slightly challenging. Slightly challenging. I'm not going to defend her completely, but I just think that her and Colleen are two middle-aged or two older women who are in competition. So this is going to keep Colleen in or get Colleen out.
OK, we saw her say this evening that she was going to struggle to be polite to the two-faced bastards that had nominated her this morning. Would you like to see how she acted with them when she woke up?
Yeah. I'll never forget Zeus and Aphrodite. As long as I bloody live. Fuck.
Well, we'll always have that in common.
What?
That was a nice memory.
I'll go and have a look what time
It's a nice memory, that.
Love you.
Gorgeous.
Johnny, what do you make of that?
She's just gorgeous, isn't she? It's just a leopard print. I just love it. But no, well, I don't know, really. You know, it's a kiss of death, isn't it, really? A bit like Goldfinger.
Possibly, or it might not. Let's move on to Martin. He is facing the public vote for the very first time. Helen, were you surprised to see Martin up there?
Well, listening to the diary room, I think that obviously he's clashed. He's clashed with Julian because he told him to put his fag out, which is a bit irritating, or, you know, it's just personalities getting tighter and tighter in this tiny microcosm that, you know, any little thing. So they've clashed, and the boys, Ham, want the avuncular. He's not fatherly, he's avuncular, which sounds a bit rude, but
do you think they think he's a threat? Because he's obviously... He's quite popular. When he walked into the house, they called him King Kemp. It all went deathly quiet when he walked in there because no one could quite believe that they were there with him.
He's got charisma and he knows what he's doing, obviously they would want to get rid of him. The gang is going to get rid of him, and Julian's going to get rid of him. So, I mean, it's nothing he's done. It's just inevitable.
OK.
They're going to get rid of him.
I was quite surprised that Colleen nominated him, Jamie. She said that he brings her down. Did you
Which doesn't take a lot, really,
did you expect that of
cheese.
him? Because you obviously got to meet them all before they went into the house and you've chatted with them. And...
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. I think Helen's right. I think he's left it. His game plan. He said it. His big thing was he always had a game plan and he was in it to win it. I think he's probably now decided that now's the time for him to raise his head above the parapet. The thing with Julian with the electronic cigarette was possibly the only thing that he's done to kind of cause any friction with anybody else. And it's the first thing that's caused him to be up for eviction.
And then he was worried he'd upset people, wasn't he? He said, have I said anything? He was really upset.
I think it's too little,
He did talk about this game plan, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he said he was going to mix it up if it was boring.
Yeah.
Do you think this has been his game plan?
Well, if he's always watched Big Brother. He's a massive... Whoa, what the hell is that?
Is that a really big moth or a really small bat?
I'm going to pretend
whatever it is, if it hits me in the face, I'm going to really embarrass you. I know, it's massive.
Fanta, kill it.
Let's try and carry on, because we've got to get to the Prince as well.
I think he's always been a massive Big Brother fan, and if he's a Big Brother fan as much as he says he is, he'll know that people who keep their head down will go straight the way through to the final. So I think that was his game plan.
OK, let's move on to the Prince then. He's up for the second time in a row. Do you think he'll survive this week, Jamie?
Absolutely not. It's a double eviction. You're up against Martin Kemp and Julie Goodyear. You're toast.
Helen, he was called the human calculator.
Yes.
What do you make of his personality?
Well, the calculator aspect might be his strength. It's not particularly winning. I just think he asked Martin whether the gold record on his wall actually played music, and Martin was going, no, it's the thing you put on the wall. He's just like, whoa. So, no, and I didn't like the Danica. I know we can't go back, but I didn't like him and Danica. I'm sorry, I wasn't happy with that at all.
Helen has quite strong views on Danica.
Very strong.
But that
and
is
can I
the
just
past.
ask for a charity to be suggested for all Danica's duplicate mini gyms? They need to go to a charity, Danica.
She doesn't need them all, does she?
She doesn't.
She could donate some. Right, you've probably heard just about enough from all of us and this bat/moth thing that is going around the studio. If you're dying to have yours say, get in touch via Twitter or through the website. All the details should be on your screen right about now. First, we know who's up, but who is going to go? Here are all the numbers you need to save your babe.